Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tune in and lock in because we've got a powerful message for you today. Our guest today is a man rooted in family, service, and leadership, born of the first child of Mr. Paul Lewis and Christine Edwards, brother to triplets, Christy, Crystal, and Kristen, and to his younger brother, Jalen Lewis, a proud father of three daughters, Tatiana, Taylor, and Tatum, and an uncle to two nephews, Ethan and Aiden. Family is at the core of everything he does. A proud graduate of Collierville High School, and he went on to attend the University of Memphis, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Education and showcased his athleticism on the football field from 1999 to 2003. Answering the call to serve, he began his career in fire and EMS in 2011 with the Shelby County Fire Department, earning his paramedic license in 2013. Today, he stands as a firefighter lieutenant on C shift on the Fire Squad 2 apparatus and serves as a proud board member of the Chief Clarence Cash Foundation. So whether it's leadership, legacy, or lessons from the front lines, you're about to hear it firsthand. Please help me welcome, get up out your seats and clap your hands for Lieutenant Paramedic Torrian Lewis. What's up, bro? What's good with it, dog? Good to see you, man. So much. Yes, sir. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Paramedic Chronicles. This is the third episode, and we're gonna keep giving you good content. I got my brother, firefighter, lieutenant, paramedic, Torrian Lewis. Release a little therapy and have a good talk. And man, we're about to see what it's about to do. So, you got anything to say, my brother? Everything good with you?
Glad to be here.
Show enough.
Ready to get into these things, see what questions you got.
Show enough. Let's take a quick toast, my brother, if you don't mind. I like to start the show every time with this small little toast session. So, to brotherhood, sisterhood, survival. I'm not above you. I'm not beneath you. I'm right beside you. My man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So to get it started on this third episode, brother, appreciate you once again, for coming through for me.
Sir.
Yes, sir. So, first question that I have for you is, man, what made you choose this firefighter life?
Well, it's a long story. Y'all know y'all always joke on me about talking, but
It's all good.
I keep it kind of sweet. But the biggest thing is, as kids, people grow up, you want to be a fireman or a police officer.
True.
Where I come from Cargill, Tennessee, bro. Everybody wanted to be firemen that I knew.
Okay.
So my thing was, I talk mess to them.
Okay.
I'm on them.
Yeah.
There ain't being no fireman.
Mm-hmm.
So push forward.
Okay.
Go through my life, playing football, whatever. I get out.
Right.
I'm working at FedEx. So I'm looking at the situation and really tell the truth, man, it's God. Cause I was like, man, what career can I be in that I can still be looked upon as like a hero and
respected?
When I was playing ball at Memphis, man, I was kind of like a superstar.
You the man.
People want autographs. I'm like, so now I'm here going back to normal life. It's like, man, I'm just a guy at Fed. Well, what really set it off was, and I knew it was for me, I started applying for jobs. I was also in the management program.
Yep.
And I just told God, I said, man, whichever one you want me to be in, let it happen.
Okay.
So me being one of the number one people in their management program, every time something kept faltering through and I didn't become a manager.
Right.
And one day I was living in these apartments and this how I knew I got to sign that it was for me.
Yeah.
4:00 in the morning, somebody come beating in my door.
Okay.
Open the door. It's a Hispanic dude. I can't even understand what he's saying.
Right.
I'm like, man,
what's going on?
Like,
right.
What's up?
Yeah.
And he points. And there's this building on fire, like fire everywhere.
Bro.
And he's trying to get help.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
He be in your door.
So I go run. I just got shirt box. I go put my pants on. And I run straight towards the building, bro.
Right.
I'm a civilian. I don't know nothing about fire.
Right.
And I see a guy downstairs. He in this patio window just looking.
While the building on fire.
And I'm like, get out. I'm yelling, get out.
Yeah.
It's fire, the apartment above him, just fire everywhere. So when I come around to the house and I go up the stairs, the first apartment I'm running by that was fully involved. There's just fire. You can see it all in the building falling down. And the people just yelling like, it's people in all these apartments. So I'm going door to door, beating on doors, getting people out. And I get to this one door, and this little young kid, he's probably a teenager, comes to the door. He half asleep. And I'm like, hey, get out. The apartment on fire. And he's like, I got to go get my little brothers. So I go in with him, help him get his brothers out. They sleep, get them out of bunk beds.
Right.
I'm like, where your parents?
Yeah.
Mom at work had just left for work. Oh, so me luckily getting them out, man, and getting them down and contacting mom, letting them know what's going on.
Right.
My thought process like, wow, what could have happened if a person like me or they got in come to my door?
Exactly.
But then I'm thinking to myself,
it was perfect time. It's God. Yeah, it's God talking to you. Yeah.
I'm being a firefighter without being a firefighter. So it made me press harder to continue to put in applications. And I knew then, like, that's where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
Man, that's an amazing story, bro. Like, I wasn't looking for that one. I wasn't sure exactly where you was gonna go with it, but coming with that one, that's one I never heard. Much as we talk, man, you never told this story.
But you probably gonna hear a lot of stuff today.
Yeah.
As much as I'm social, like I'm very proud. Like a lot of folks don't know a lot of things about why I'm where I'm at and what I do.
Most definitely.
You know, I just talk.
Right. No, but that's good, man. I appreciate that, man. It's good that God showed you the way, and you know, because I know sometimes we we struggle with the things that we trying to figure out, especially as youngsters, as youth, whether it's coming out of high school, coming out of college, and there's people even right now that graduate from college and go back home, and you still trying to figure out after like 5, 6, 10 years. But now that's good. He talked to you, and not only did he talk to you, you listened. So that was good, most definitely. Was there a specific moment that pushed you into EMS or the fire service besides that moment? So like, I know you told me about that story, and so was there any moment where it was still like, I don't know, I really don't want to do it, but I want to do it, or like, you know, something else happened that sparked it, or what was that it?
That was pretty much it. But what solidified that I knew I could
make it happen.
I had a former teammate, and he actually was with Memphis Fire Department at the time. Going through the training academy, and that he kind of broke it down for me. I'm like, bro, I might want to do it, but I don't know about really running in no burning house.
Yeah.
You got to be crazy.
Right.
Like,
we're a little off for sure.
Like, man, let me tell you like this. He said it's a strategy to it. It's just like how we practice.
True.
And we
football
got plays.
Yeah.
He was like, man, it ain't just running into burning buildings. Like, we prepare for this. We know if it's this, and this, we gonna take a different tactic. So he kind of broke it down. And then, man, it was like, my mom is a beautician. One of her clients' husband was a lieutenant. So she told him, he invited me to the station. And so we're conversing with my friend about how it was. And then when I went and visited that station that time with the lieutenant, he broke down, and then he told me the schedule. And he was like, 9 days. And bro, I was, at that time, I was working 6, 7 days a week. Sometimes. And it was, you know, anywhere from 10 to 12-hour shifts.
For sure.
And then going in at night doing security and all this. And now I'm like, oh, I can work 9 days.
Yeah, and I got days off.
And I had kids at this time, trying to have time with them.
For sure.
So it was like right then, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm sold.
Most definitely.
This is me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here.
Good stuff.
I'm gonna be able to handle that.
Good stuff. Yes, sir. That's good. Oh, all right, my brother. What would you say was a call that you would never forget, and why does it stick with you to this day?
One that's very fresh, but I'm just gonna say, we just had one. Extremely large home. That was formerly owned by a very, very, very well-known NBA player. But one that sticks out that, you know, that's an older call that seriously, like, forever, I always remember, is a very bad car accident I had. We had off of Shelby area.
Okay.
I was a driver at the time. Man, this call came out, and it came out at 3 or 4 different locations. Dispatch, everybody that was calling it in was calling it somewhere else.
Right.
And so it was so bad they even had Memphis coming to the call.
Mm.
And the crazy part was they dispatched it to Memphis as being at the intersection. Driving, basically. You come out the station.
Yeah, you see up there, right?
It's
and
not an
you
accident. So we continued to go.
Right.
Memphis started heading their way at the same time.
Right.
And luckily, they continued to say, hey, we're just going to follow the county and see, you know, what's going on.
Right.
We don't have an accident where they're giving us these locations.
Right.
And when I say, man, we pulled up, I had never seen that many different things going on at once. We had a car actually on fire. We had multiple people entrapped in different cars. We had people ejected. We had people burning. Yeah. And the craziest part about this story is when we initially got on scene, from the bystanders was telling us it was a husband and wife and kids in the truck that was burning.
Oh man.
We left the scene thinking that way. Plus, you know, we had to do the extrication of the other people involved.
Exactly.
Winging people out, extinguishing the fire. But the crazy part was the next morning watching the news and understanding that instead of a mother and father, it was 14 college students. And that's when they start putting the pictures of them, and then you start identifying who on the scene. And that's a call that affected a lot of people.
I bet.
The actual chief we had, I think it affected him. And one of our training officers we have right now, that's a call that he always speaks about. And it's one that, man, forever, it's probably going to be I don't think, I mean, anything can happen, but that's one that going to be at the top tier that I'll speak on and never forget.
For sure. Man, do you remember that, it just made me think about it. You remember that call, and we don't have to go into too much detail or go into too much of the story. But I know I had to be, I think I was in paramedic school, and you was a driver, I think. I might have been riding, either doing my FTOs or ride along.
I know where you finna go with it.
And
I already know where you finna go with it.
I'm gonna tell you what was it was memorable because I was in trying to be a paramedic, going to school to be a paramedic, but even though it was a kind of a bad scene, but the thing that I remember when I felt like, man, I really like this crew, man, I think, you know, we started talking a little more was the way we handled it. Like when we pulled up, of course, you know, you had the battalion chief, you had the engine, you had the ambulance, and we swarmed the scene like immediately. But the moment we jumped off, and we get into it, you know, and of course you had so much chaos. You had, I think Mom was trying to get to the scene. You had people outside, but I'm talking about we ran in, assessed real quick. It was a gunshot wound, assessed, flipped them over and took off. I mean, fast. I'm like, I'm like, this is the fastest I done been on scene with one crew ever. Like, I know, you know, we try to keep that platinum 10. This was like platinum 7, bro. Like, that was good.
It was chaotic. Them not knowing where to.
Hey, it
was like,
for sure.
Hey, let's get up out of here. And then, matter of fact, I'll break it down a little more, and the reason why I remember this too. We had another guy that was actually
going through.
You was in school.
I was right along. He was
LTO as the team lead, and we sent somebody with y'all to ride in just so everything could be extra. Right. And I always remember because something came back one time, and they were like, we got a student on there, and he worked for the job. He know what to do.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I feel right in. I'm like, man. And so
that was a good call. That's one of the ones that's at the top.
For sure.
So when you bring it up, I already know where we're going. Then we found out some information at the hospital.
Exactly.
That was real, like.
And that was good. That was good for sure. Real quick, just for the people that's watching. So the call that we had, and just to get a little more insight to it. So at the time, I was a paramedic student. And so, of course, we're not trying to give out too much information, but I was a paramedic student. And then the paramedic that was on the ambulance, he was riding with another paramedic, but he was going through FTO. So he just got his license. And so while we were doing everything, you know, one guy was kind of looking at me like, you know, who is he? No, he really don't know. I'm like, dude, I work here. You know what I'm saying? I'm at school right now. But everything fell out in place, man. It was a memorable moment, and it was a good call in terms of experience and what happened. You know, but that's good. That's good. How? So along with that call and the call that you just spoke about, how do you handle that weight after it's all over with?
Man, the crazy part is, so before I ever started this job, like we spoke before, I was telling you, I know people that's been in law enforcement and people that's been in the fire service. And I used to talk to them prior to getting here on the job or becoming a firefighter. And they said something, and it took me a minute to understand it. And they told me, one guy told me, not being desensitive to this as a person, but they said you doing a job and it's part of the scene.
Yeah. So we didn't do this.
Hearing it saying it's a part of the scene, you there to do a job and everybody has to do it. It's like, as part of going in there seeing it, but then that still doesn't mean this stuff won't affect you. The biggest thing about being able to handle it for me is, man, the crew you have. Like, you have an understanding.
For sure.
Through me coming in from start to where I am now, I've had good lieutenants and veteran people that's told me, like, hey, this stuff can affect you if it does. Don't be scared to come talk about it. You know, so we we kind of sometimes prepare ourselves, because we'll start talking about crazy stuff in the morning. Something we've seen, and it's just been like, so now it's like, okay, it's not I'm this big brave guy, but I know, okay, this is how I handle this. This is how I kind of look at this. So basically, being able to confide in your crew and just getting the way camaraderie. People talk to you on the, coming up and how to deal with stress, and being able to know that I got a shoulder to lean on or an outlet if it actually does push me a certain way or make me feel some type of way that I feel like I need additional help. So
most definitely. I agree with that. I know this year, July 18th, will be 10 years on. But I know when I first got on, I was talking to Ashton on the first episode, and I was telling him, man, I had Spry as a lieutenant. And so, with this, so my lieutenant at the time, like, he is, when I say no filter, straightforward, but when I say, like, know his job and he gonna do his job, real good lieutenant. And but again, just to reiterate, one thing that he told me is that we're here to do a job, and when all else fails, when it's chaotic, when people all in your face and trying to get you to do certain things, like, keep yourself focused, do what you got to do, and only do what you can. We're here for the help, and we can only do what we can. If you're a paramedic, no matter what position that you hold, be the best at that position, help who you can help, paramedic on up to lieutenant and chief. But yeah, so man, I totally agree with you, my brother, for sure.
I don't know if them questions, what other questions you got for me. That's one thing I'm kind of picking back off of what you said.
Yeah.
Doing what you can do, man. You gotta understand what's our key goal. As far as when we're in the EMS service.
Yes, sir.
And some people, and I get it, we're trying to figure out what's going on with the person. But the number one goal is to get that person from their home
to the hospital. Most definitely.
Either in the state that they're in or better. And not let them decline. Even if they don't get better and you hold them in their state to get to the hospital, you've done your job.
Most definitely.
So, you can't take it in like, I want to change everything, because sometimes we don't have the ability to change what's going on with
it. Right. Okay. What's the biggest lesson the job has taught you about life outside of the uniform?
Just said it. Just said it, bro. Really, I tell people all the time, they ask me that. I say I value life more working in this field.
Yes, yeah.
You have to balance it and don't let it change you. But I'm gonna tell anybody that gets in this field, this job gonna change you some type of way.
For sure.
Now it's on you if you let it go too far.
Most definitely.
But yeah, I value life a lot more. Like, I cherish and try not to miss an opportunity to tell the people I love them.
Yep.
I'm way more cautious about certain things. I don't involve myself in, but it's taught me too that some perceptions of people are very wrong. You know, because in this job, if you really look at it from a standpoint, we get to go in some houses if you weren't in this position, you would never step into.
True.
I've seen some nice houses and go inside and it's like, oh my God.
What is this?
And I've seen some houses on the outside that look like I don't want to go in.
Yeah, but it's like, man, this is nice. Wow. Right.
So it teaches me never to judge.
That's real.
For real. You know, as they say, don't judge a book by its cover. And like I say, really just to value life a lot more. And understand that everybody's an individual.
True.
And, you know, you handle things accordingly with who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to say to the public is, also with us, remember, we came to help.
For sure.
I know it's a bad time.
For sure.
But don't be upset with us sometimes when we get there.
We just to help.
We there to help.
We there to help.
Regardless if you don't understand what we actually doing.
Right. That's it. With you saying that, it makes me think about Watts. Like when I was younger, and I for the life of me, I did not understand why he was just so like cautious. Like, you know, if I'm about to leave to his house, or if I'm going out riding four-wheelers, hey, be careful, put your seatbelt on, do this, do that, don't forget. I'm like, cuz, I'm just going up the street, you know, like I'm cool. But in his mind, he like, hey, anything can happen, you know. And as time moved forward, and now I'm on the fire department, of course, I used to live life on the edge, you know. And to an extent, I still do, but it's like, I just seen some stuff, so I'm like, man, you know what? Like, let me dial this down a little bit, because, you know, you people out here, and I mean, dead serious the next moment. I'm talking about snap of fingers, you know, they're not here no more. So, but so I get that. Let me ask you this. What do you think separates a good paramedic from a great one? You can be good or great. Yeah.
I think a great paramedic.
Okay.
The thing is knowing when you don't know something.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you can be a good medic, and the reason I say knowing when you don't know something, you got to know your limits.
True.
And you got some medics that just feel like they know everything, and they don't want to take any information from anybody else. Exactly. They don't. It's all about what they think is right. And also add to it, I think, knowing when to divert from standard or SOP makes you great. Understanding. And always knowing that you're going to learn from something, or you're always learning. Like I say, not knowing everything and knowing when you don't know something. Right. That's true. I think that's what makes a great medic. And then going to also just taking in from everybody else, asking questions. Versus just being a good medic where, just do your job. I'm going to add to that as well. And it's good that you said that, the part where you were saying being willing to listen and take in other people's concerns or suggestions, because that is, when I say the number one issue, I think with the fire service and EMS, it's a big shoulders moment for everybody. Everybody want to show their shoulders or be bolster on the next person. But if you're able to not only know your job, and you can be boisterous, but on the flip side, it's like, you know, you got somebody that sees the scene from another perspective. You know, you might sometimes get tunnel vision, and it's like, hey, I don't think that's a stroke. Maybe his blood sugar just low. You know what I'm saying? But you so down in on the stroke that the person over here like, hey man, y'all check a sugar. And a person that, you know, you think you know it all, no, we go do that in a minute. It's like, hey, you might want to check a sugar, you know what I mean? But that is perfect. Yeah, that is real good. Session, dog. Good session. What advice would you give to someone thinking about entering EMS or the fire service? Advice I would give them. I used to come and get ready to see the other side of the world. You know, we
okay. Elaborate on that.
So we get caught up in seeing things on the news, and this, that, and the third, trend that's what actually go on. And sometimes in the news, it's the
can be kind of misconstrued.
First person get the story out.
Yep.
Once you get on the side that we're on, you know,
you see it first real time. Yeah.
So once you see what's going on, you know what I'm saying, you understand that everything that's told to us ain't always what it actually was. So I say you have to be mentally prepared, man. And if you got a lot of things going on in life, are you willing to sacrifice a lot of yourself for your career? That's what I'm saying. Because even though a lot of people think we just sit around the station and not do nothing, you sacrifice a lot. A peace of mind,
time, time, for sure.
Because boy, we the last result, man. When people call us, nobody behind us.
What's so strange about that, and this happened early in my career, like, you know, when we get to a scene and we really gotta focus in and try to figure it out, because, you know, my lieutenant told me in the beginning, and I'm like, Lou, like I don't know what to do, and I'm looking at him like, because he was looking at us like, shoot, we got to figure this out. And then my mom thinking like, man, we need to call somebody. But then who else we gonna call? We're it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure this out. Whether it's an extrication, whether it's you got somebody 700 pounds on the third floor of an apartment and they need to get to the hospital. You know what I mean? It's just certain stuff you're going to be faced with and you have zero clue how it's about to operate. But you got about a good 4, 5 people, 6 people on the scene. And y'all got to put y'all minds together.
Yeah, you got to put your mind and get it worked out.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. This is a good question. When the sirens stop, who are you outside of the job?
I think I kind of addressed it a little bit earlier too.
Okay.
I'm pretty much the same person. The only thing, I'm a little bit less professional.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Same.
Joking and playing is me. I'm going to be that on the job and outside of the job. But I'm a lot more professional on the job because, of course, that's who we are.
Yeah.
Even outside of it. And people should understand, who you are as a person is going to be who you are as an employee.
Most definitely.
You know, it's people think it's a big difference when you on the job and you being a firefighter and then now I'm off and I can be this. Nah, because if you think you changing who you are when you at work and you're not who you are when you at home, then it's not gonna work. Because somewhere you act, somewhere you gonna get exposed. So the biggest, I feel like, man, I am who I am wherever I am.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that's
like I say, the only thing that may change, I might not just be as serious or professional as I am when I'm outside the job.
Yeah, most definitely. I want to elaborate a little bit on that. I know when it comes to whether I'm at homecoming or with my frat brothers or even, you know, hanging out with you guys, I know it's been several times where I try to make sure that I keep my professionalism, you know, but on the flip side, before I got on the job, I was Justin Chandler. Like I was still doing exactly who I was doing prior to. So I don't steer away from that. You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure I keep my head about myself and do the right things. I don't do nothing that's, you know, out of the ordinary than who I am. But of course, I still be me, you know, man, at the end of the day. But you do got to dial it back a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I put it
getting older.
One of the biggest things I say is I hate these phrases. Before I became a firefighter, and like I say, playing college football, I hate when people group you as something and make it like who you are. Like they'll say, "Oh, Torrian this or Torrian that," and like when I was in college, you'd be like, "Oh, you a football player." I'm like, "What that's supposed to mean?"
Right.
And now it's like, "Oh, when they find out you're a firefighter, oh, you a firefighter? Oh, I know how y'all know. I'm Torrian Lewis.
Right.
Everywhere I go, I'm just Torrian Lewis who happened to be blessed enough to play college football. Or I'm Torrian Lewis just happened to be a firefighter.
For sure.
I'm me.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
You don't know who I am.
Yeah. Man, this is going good. Man, a lot of inspiration I'm sure people is gonna catch from this podcast, from this episode, from my guy. So, in closing question, if you could go back and talk to your younger self on your first day, what would you say? And what would that look like?
Don't be so nervous. Crazy part about my first day actually on company, or you mean in like just in training? You mean on company? Because you know we got like two birth dates. You know what I'm saying?
Put it in perspective with both.
So like I break down the fire department. When you first come on, you're gonna be, you know, you got to go through our academy or whatnot.
Okay.
So me at the time, a lot of people experience in the academy gonna be different because it all depends on what you have going on in life.
True.
I was a father of two.
Okay.
2 young girls, and my daughters. I only had 2 at that time, and my whole thing was I'm changing my careers to better their life.
Most definitely.
So I was terrified of. I was quitting the job to get this job.
Yeah. So in this moment, it could be the deciding factor if I make it or I don't make it. Yeah.
Now I ain't got a job. You know?
Yeah, right.
So I'm not trying to do nothing to detriment myself. Like I used to play basketball, do a lot of things. Mm-hmm. I stopped everything outside because I didn't want to hinder nothing. If it came that I didn't get the job, it was something that was going to happen in the training academy. But actually, like first day on company, you know, now you get to apply these things you've learned in training. Now you out here, you are actually the firefighter. True.
My
first day was 4th of July.
Oh,
so in my head,
that could go bad.
All I'm thinking, these folks gonna be lighting stuff on
yes,
fire.
Sir. Yeah.
So I'm at the job on edge.
Yeah,
man.
It could happen at any moment.
I thought every house in the county gonna be on fire. Yeah. I don't know why. I just thought it's fireworks. They're gonna be setting stuff on fire. So I'm finna get worked, and I don't know nothing.
Right. I'm
scared. So just calm down and take the job, you know, every day for what it is.
Yeah.
And don't be as nervous when you get in there.
Yeah.
Know where you're comfortable at. Mm-hmm. Do what you know to do.
And be willing to learn.
Yep. That's it.
No doubt. That's good stuff. So now, just like we do with every episode, we come to this conclusion of a speed round. Ooh. And so with the speed round, I mean, it's nothing that's unforeseen. It's going to be questions that you probably already have in your head, but it's going to make you think because it's like, do I prefer this or I prefer that? Or it's one of those situations where you have to explain exactly why you chose this. All right?
Yes.
All right. So here we go. First question. Rap or R&B on the job?
On the job?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I will be saying both, but I'll say rap.
Okay.
I'm going to say rap.
All right, so this is a good thing. I know you play college ball. You're running back. Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith?
Man. Oh, man, you do me like that, bro. You know I'm a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
You know I'm a Cowboy fan.
But Barry cold now.
So, best runner. Best runner. I can't take away from Barry.
Okay.
But I always wanted to be
I got you.
You know, that's what I wanted to wear 22, but
okay.
Emmitt can't do it.
I got you,
bro.
I got you.
It's Barry Sanders.
Good stuff. Okay. It's a good one. I think I know you had it, but SEC or Big Ten?
Oh man, that's SEC, bro.
Sure,
no question. The real SEC, not the news.
The new school,
No disrespect the new team been involved, but I come from the cloth where they used to down the SEC versus Big Ten got best O-linemen, but the SEC.
Yeah, really? SEC to me is the best conference in NCAA, most definitely.
Period.
All right. What is more beneficial? A rookie that's coming to you with no experience or from another department, and why?
What's more beneficial?
Yeah.
Bro, see, you playing now.
It's good, though. It's good.
Because it got to be.
And put it in perspective for the audience.
With me,
as
me being a person, I would say a rookie with no experience.
I was going
to. Because I love to develop people.
Yeah. Especially if they sponges.
But what can be super beneficial if you got a person coming from another department that's open-minded.
Okay.
And that's like, okay, I'm going to take my experience, transition up to how standards and things go over.
For sure.
That got their mind open to work.
Yeah.
So they'll be more beneficial because I probably can get them to do more things early on because they know stuff.
Yep.
Versus it's going to be a while for that new rookie.
Yeah, but once you get him in tip-top shape, though, he's good.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the best station meal you've ever had?
Ooh. Best station meal.
Yeah. Somebody cooked on the job where it's like, man, it's busting. Like,
it's got see you tripping, bro, because you know I cook too, so
yeah.
I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but I gotta say, man, it's been a lot of different things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'd experienced some stuff I had never ate before.
Okay.
People bring in bison.
Yep.
I had the chief, God rest his soul. Man, he brought us, man, some wild. He was a big hunter. And man, he would bring in food I ain't never ate before. But I will say this. I'm gonna say this. Duck breast wrapped in bacon, man. I gotta say that was one of the best meals I ever had, man.
Hey, wrapped in, I ain't had it wrapped in bacon.
They had this glaze on them, man.
Ooh, yeah.
And I ain't never ate duck before.
Yeah. Bro, same here.
Eat duck after that, man, I wanted to eat some duck.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you one of my situations too, or experiences. I was at rescue and lieutenant came in with some. No, it was one of the paramedics. He's a lieutenant now, but one of the paramedics came in with some duck. And at first, of course, me being from myself, I'm like, no, no duck, bro. Heck no. Hey, just try it, man. I'm telling you, it's pretty good, bro. All right, what's worse, turning plugs or hose testing during the summer?
Turning plugs.
All right.
There's so many of them.
Bruh, it's going to take a good, probably 2-3 sets before you complete them.
Hose, you know what you got.
Right.
Them plugs, you know what you got, but man, some you got a weedy, man, some in the bushes.
Yep.
Bruh,
and that screw don't turn so easily when you.
I'll tell you this. It's a lot of stories out here. I've experienced some of them, man. When you dealing with them plugs, you gotta watch out for snakes, nature, bro.
Yeah, sir.
It's been there, and this story that got told to me before. I haven't experienced it, but some of them plugs, man, them barrel and wasps and stuff.
Yeah,
come up out of them. Yes, bro. It's people that came up out their turnout,
bro. For real, I'm telling you. I'm
turning plugs for sure.
Turning plug. I agree wholeheartedly, brother. For sure. Best tool to use during a structure fire.
Yo, man.
Hey.
Your brain.
Hey.
Bro. Because
that's good.
If
that's
we're
good.
about hardware, bro, some people have it. I'm gonna tell you, the nozzle is the best thing.
Okay. Of course.
But because some love the vortex versus, but all of them have benefits, pros and cons. But it's your brain, bro. The best tool is your mind. If you got somebody in there that can think, bro, outside of
that's the best. That's the best thing to use
inside of the structure fire, or make it better. I'll tell you now.
That's good. I didn't think to go there, but that's the first. That's the first. But it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
What is your go-to off-duty activity?
Sleep? Nah.
Shit, it is for me. I ain't gonna lie.
But I love to fish.
Okay.
Fish,
all right.
Man.
Okay. Cool.
You get out there on that water
and relax,
and just enjoy nature, quiet.
Most definitely.
And the ruckus you have.
Yeah.
The same thing they call it ruckus, which is catching the fish.
Yeah.
Brings the enjoyment, especially.
That's good stuff.
Seeing what's at the end of your line. Hope you got one of them big ones, especially them crappie.
Yeah, and you've been out there to you taking time, and it might
be get a shout out on the podcast, but my brother know who he is, and a lot of people know who I go fishing with, and he that guy. Man.
Yeah,
so
good stuff. Okay,
I love fishing.
Yeah.
So I was trying to see if I can say it.
Okay.
But my brother, man, I'm telling y'all, man, book that trip though. A guy named Derek Stokes, man, I'm telling you.
He good out there on that bank.
Yes. He's an outdoorsman, man. He's not just a fisherman, man. And my brother, we go out there, man, and we have good conversations just like what we have. A lot of times, like what those questions you was asking, he'll ask me questions about the department and me being able to
talk
and things, put stuff out there.
Release that therapy.
Get it off my chest, man.
Most definitely.
And we enjoying it at the same time catching fish.
That's good stuff.
And then I can feed the state. I get you one of them good meals of fish fry.
Yeah. You hear it, dog. All right, we're gonna be linking up soon. Most definitely.
But Derek, you know who he
is. Yeah. All right. Rookie mistake you will never forget.
Ooh. Not pumping foam on a legal burn we had. And I learned my lesson.
What happened?
So, riding out of rain.
Okay. As a lieutenant driver?
No, driver.
Okay,
Not
okay.
rank as a driver.
Okay.
Man. And going to this fire, you know, I had a good lieutenant, first lieutenant I ever had on the job, man. Fred Gillum. Man.
Okay.
You know,
Shout out Fred Gillum. Gillum. For sure.
Great lieutenant, man.
Okay.
We go into the fire, get there, get out there, man. They go out there, they stretch the line. I'm pumping.
Yeah.
These people, they were doing some cleanup of the yard, and they had a big burn pit in the front yard.
Okay.
So they burning some trees.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Lieutenant Gillum yells back at me, "Hey, give me some phone."
Okay.
I'm up there. I'm at the nines at the time.
Yeah.
All right, man, I hit it. I think they getting foam up there.
Yeah.
You know, I see Lieutenant coming back down the driveway, looking at me like I'm smiling.
Yeah. I'm doing good.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
He looks at the panel, hits a switch. I ain't picked the phone tag. He looks at me, walks off, and goes back up there. So we get done like,
well, you're worthless.
I messed up.
Right.
So check it. All right, we get done. We putting up holes. Now, you know, I'm kind of knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Hey, Lou, you want me to leave that line out? Let's go and run some water and flush it.
Right.
They go, for what?
You
said, you know, we got to flush the line, make sure all the
foam is out there. Yeah.
So it don't clog. Why we ain't had no phone? And I'm looking like mouth just dropped wide open.
Yeah, like I could have sworn I know I was pumping.
I'm pumping phone.
Right.
So we get back to the station. You know, at the nines, how you got to bag, I'm bagging in.
Mm-hmm.
He go, don't bag it all the way in, leave it out there on the apron.
Yeah.
Like, and he said, and you, don't come back into this station till you know how you can give me some foam at the end of the night. So
you gotta figure it out.
I'm out there reading the pump, doing different stuff. Man. I'm out there about an hour. He finally walks out there and looks at me and goes, "You think you give me some foam on the next one?"
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I did. Bring it on in. I'll never forget that.
How long you was out there trying to figure it out?
Man, about an hour. Yeah. I stayed out there. He said, don't come back in this station till you know. So I wasn't going to come back in this station. He told me to come back. Right.
And those are the things I think you learn for sure. When you done messed up and it's like, ugh, and the lieutenant, whoever that's over you they're not like reprimanding you or put in a position where, you know, you're just, looking at yourself less than, but it's more so like, let me learn this, let me figure it out. You know what I mean? I think when you do that, it's more of a learning curve where it's like, I would never make that issue or situation again.
So one of my biggest things, me now, also not just being a medic, me being a lieutenant.
Yeah.
And I always tell guys, man, on this job, you're gonna make mistakes every day. Maybe not every day, but you're gonna make a lot of mistakes.
Yes, sir.
I put it that way.
But you gotta learn from them.
Don't be afraid to make them.
Yeah.
I'll take a person that's making mistakes that's giving me effort. But the thing about when you make those mistakes, I say just don't make them twice.
True.
And another thing I always say to employees too, a lot of times the mistakes you make, to me, it's not about punishment. I tell them, I say, what just happened? Yeah. And it's a mistake that they made. I go, no, this is a teachable moment.
That's true.
And you have to take upon that way. And once I teach you,
learn from
you
that.
never forget. You probably never make that mistake again. A lot of people just chastise you about, no, that's a teachable moment.
Right.
That's something you did. You probably didn't know that you were deficient in that area, or you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because going all the way into it, my lieutenant asked me that same Lieutenant Gillum when I first got on, going back to the rookie, he go, you got any questions about things? I said, look, I got a whole bunch of them, but I'm a new fireman. And so I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know.
I got to start doing stuff, and then I can ask you.
Right.
So we'll find out what I don't know versus what I do know. So
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Respect and loyalty.
Respect. Respect.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Last question. The best advice that you can give to a new first responder on the job.
A new first responder.
Yeah. Or a new fireman, but I just said first responder because
we'll stay with the first responder.
Okay.
And that's why I say don't take things to heart. If the call goes all the way left, don't feel like it's your fault.
For sure.
if you do something great on this call, don't think you the best. So don't take it all to heart. Just keep you a good balance, man.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Man, brother, I appreciate that. Man, once again, hey, guys, this is the Paramedic Chronicles. I'm here with my guy, Lieutenant Paramedic, however you want to put it, Torrian Lewis. We just had an excellent, good time, a good therapy session, man. I learned a lot. And some questions that I asked, what I did not plan or didn't think that you would answer them the way you did, but you made me think about a lot of stuff too, man. And I appreciate that. Thank you for coming through. Be sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. We will be back on the next one, man. Once again, we here, Paramedic Chronicles, and we out. Yeah.